Hey there everybody, Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, 2019 Mets using On Base Baseball. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. The score is 11-6 Mets. It's been a crazy game. Mets scored a couple in the top of the first inning. Atlanta came back with one in the bottom of the first. Then in the top of the third, two more for the Mets. It was 4-1 until the bottom of the 5th inning went against Zach Wheeler. Josh Donaldson came up with the bases loaded and slammed a grand slammer, and that put the Braves up by a score of 5-4. Then in the top of the 6th, back came the Mets with 2 runs, and that put them up 6-5. And in the bottom of the 6th, it was a run by Atlanta, a solo shot by Albies, and that tied the score at 6 apiece. But in the top of the 7th inning, the Mets loaded the bases, and up came Mike Conforto, and he drove one deep to center field for a grand slam. And the Mets scored another run, and that made the score 11-6. We are in the bottom of the 8th, 11-6 Mets. And here it's going to be Acuna, Markakis, and Swanson. Let's do this. All right, it's a 24, and it's Familia on the mound, and he's going to walk Acuna. So the Braves have a runner on to lead off the inning. Next is Markakis with a 56. 56 is a strikeout. So Markakis chases a slider, a Familia slider, and he goes down swinging. And here's Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson is over 3 today. That's a 5-5, and a 5-5 is a blank on that card, and it's going to be a line out. And on a 1, it will be a double play. And let's see. And nope, it's a line out to the shortstop. And here's Albies. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 outs. Familia checks the sign to the belt. Here's a pitch, and that is a 45. 45 is a blank, and it's a fly ball. And that's a deep drive off the bat of Albies. And that ball is out of here. 2-run shot. And that makes the score 11-8. And that's Albies' second home run of the day. And that was against Familia. He drives in number 4, and he drives himself number 7. So 2 RBIs, and we move to Tyler Flowers. So we figured all that out. Good job by the designer. And 2-4. 2-4 is a base on balls. And his stamina is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's done. Now we're going to be checking to the right his red number. That's when he's fatigued. But we're going to have to find a new pinch hitter here. And we're going to get a new pitcher for the top of the 9th. So let's find, let's go back to, so when you started off, new pitcher, all right, we got that. He started off with a walk, then it was a K and a line out. And that was where the two-run homer came in. And then Flowers walked. And now we're going to bring in the pinch hitter. Let's see who we have here. Culberson's going to come in and pinch hit. Charlie Culberson. And he's still going to face Familia. That was his last batter. So I will allow him to stay in his fresh zone until he allows a hit, and then he will automatically go. But that was still within his stamina. So here goes. We're going to bring in Charlie Culberson. It's the 3rd pinch hitter that the Braves are using today. Joyce singled, so did Camargo, so they've been having a good day with pinch hitters. So it's going to be Camargo. Here goes. Let's bring that into the view. Oh, and that's going to be fouled back. A souvenir for a lucky fan, and that is a 36, and that's a blank there, and the 36 is a fly ball driven in the gap. After it is Nimmo, and he makes a running catch to retire the side. So that'll be 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 left. There he is. Luke Jackson's coming in. Sabatka went 1 inning. Did pretty well there. And it's going to be Luke Jackson versus McNeil leading it off. in the top of the 9th inning in a game, and the score is 11-8. So we still got to get through this. The bottom of the 9th for the Mets is a 45. That's a blank, and a 45 is a drive, and that's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. McNeil hustling around second is going to go head first into second base. The tag not in time. Leadoff double by Jeff McNeil. That is his second double of the day, his third hit of the day. Ahmed Rosario's up now. Pitch from Luke Jackson. That's a 2-3. It's a blank, and a 2-3 is a ground ball. Potential error. So we're going to roll D9 on the app. No error, and that's going to be to second base. That's going to allow runner to move. All right, here's Robbie Cano. And it's double fives. That's a blank, and a double 5 is a line out. On a 1, we're going to double it up. Nope, no 1. It's a line out to the shortstop, L6. Nice catch there by the shortstop, Swanson. And here comes Michael Conforto. Here's a pitch, and it's a 2-5. 2-5 is a blank, and a 2-5 is a fly ball, right field. And under it is the right fielder, Mark Hakes, in that retired side. No runs, 1 hit, runner left. And we go to the bottom of the 9th, and here comes Edwin Diaz. Edwin Diaz probably had one of the worst seasons as a reliever in 2019 when he came over from having a lights-out season with the Mariners, came over to the Mets with Cano. And there must have been a reason they were getting rid of him, because he was horrible. Let's see what he can do here. It's going to be Inciarte leading it off against Inciarte. He's 1 for 4 with a solo shot in the first. All right, so here goes. Diaz against Inciarte, and that is a 26. 26 is a strikeout. So a swing and a miss by Inciarte. Chases a high slider. And here's Josh Donaldson, who's 1 for 4 with a grand slam, home run. And it's a 22. A 22 is a drive, and that's going to split the outfield, and that's going to roll to the wall. Played off the base of the wall by the center fielder, who's out there, Broxton. And into second base with a 1-out double is Josh Donaldson. Here's Freddie Freeman. Remember, the game is 11-8, so that's going to be 25. That's going to be a fly ball with a potential error out there, and there's going to be no error. That's a fly ball to left. And that is Nimmo. Makes the catch, 2 down. So the Braves are down to their last out in this game. Score is 11-8 Mets. One runner on. So the tying run is on deck in Markakis. Here's Ronald Acuna. Acuna's 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Here's a pitch from Edwin Diaz, a 2-3. And that's going to be, we've got to check here. It's a blank. A 2-3 is a potential run out. And that is the third base. Third baseman McNeil picks it up, throw to first, in time, ball game over. And that was no runs on 1 hit. So let's, final score, it'll be 11-8. Mets had 14 hits, and the Braves had 11 hits. Both teams had 1 error, so the Mets are going to improve their record to, well, not both teams. The Mets are going to improve their record to 9-4. This is 13 games. And the Braves are going to lose 1. They're going to go 9-4, so both are tied for first place in the division. So that was a good game, and we got a couple more to do. This is a Friday game. We got a Saturday and a Sunday game to go against the Braves, and we will be back with more action with On Base Baseball. Take care.